real quick. Mainly just to help people out because I'm really bored in this game. I've titled this one Farming because I see a lot of new members getting on the game, and the first thing that comes to me is, how do I make gold? How do I make gold? How do I make gold? Oh, I can make all this gold by selling my alchemy ingredients and making potions. That'll get you a little bit of gold started off the game, but the real gold comes from farming. Um, there are several different ways to do this. There is resources. There is housing motifs or furnishing patterns. There's a few different things that you can do, and I'll show you how to do that in this. It's going to be like a 10-15 minute video, so just bear with me. I'm not going to make this one a long one. But you do this, and I will guarantee you'll come up with a good amount of gold. It might take a little bit of time, but some of these you can do for a day or whatnot, like where I'm at right now. Where I'm at right now is in the Gold Coast. I've started the main storyline over there. And wow, it took me way over here to the rift, but it's actually in the Gold Coast. It's like the 5th mission in, 6th mission in, over here, where you have to talk to this person over here, and it's called Quest of the Faith. Talk to this person at, you just saw her when I walked in there. She was kind of at a little cart. So you go over there and talk to her, and she takes you into this little instance. This little instance that we're in is not that big, right? But watch this. I'm giving up my resource areas, which is fine. Hey, look, there's Dragonthorn right there. You're going to go up here a little bit, and then Runestone. Collect everything. Go over here, and unless there's somebody else farming. Oh, no, there's that. Now, sometimes you get other farmers here, especially this one guy, a couple months back. Look, my ability's not working again. A couple months back, we had this event going on where it was double resources everywhere. Now, you'll never see this guy in here any other time of the year. But because there's double resources, he knew that this was a good place to go to farm. He got his character, he came in here, and he just bow-guarded the area. His name was like, something Bong Rip or some douchebag name. You know, everyone has Bong in their freaking name now, or 420. Come up with some original, please, whatever. If you got that in your name, sorry if I offend you, but there's some people out there just douchebags. Anyway, you come over here, you grab all these resources right here, and then you just run around. Food bug wore off. And you just keep going. What I mean by keep going is, once you start farming this area, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about, how fast you can get resources. You do not have to kill the ads to get in your way, but those scraps do come in handy. That platinum seam right there, platinum dust goes for 23 to 22k a stack right now, but we're finding that you get the gold playing possibility if you got good luck with it, or gold dust. And the gold dust takes 10 of those gold dust to equal 1 platinum plate dust or whatever, and that plate dust will sell for about 60-70k. With the rubidite per stack goes for about 10k a stack, or you can find it and get a couple of temperate alloys. Temperate alloys go for about 3.5k a stack on the PlayStation 4. That's why I've indicated PlayStation 4. If you are on the PlayStation 4 and you're trying to look up, shh, be very, very quiet. There. If you're on the PlayStation 4 and you're trying to look up numbers like how much does this sell for, and you're looking at numbers on PC, does not work that way. PC has their own different prices because they have their own different setup. Do not waste your time and look stupid. Yeah. There's certain things like one of the guys would tell me, one of the new guys, that somebody tried to sell him a stack of fish for 10k. Now, a stack of raw fish, and when I mean raw fish, it'll tell you the name, like bass. That, or sorry, not 10k, 22k is what they try to sell it for him. The bass will sell for 22k. The raw, just filleted fish will not sell for 22k. It's worthless. You might get maybe 1,000 gold for a stack. Basically, like I said, the best is to come in here and do what I'm doing right now. One run should take you roughly about 5, maybe 10 minutes. If you don't kill all the ads, it'll take you a little bit longer. But you want to kill the ads. You don't have to, but you want to. And the reason why is because it gives everything time to spawn back in. Let's see, I just drop a meteor on you, call it a day. and get the ore. Now, if you want to stay focused on one item, you can. I pick up everything because everything has a value. No matter how small and sad and insignificant it is, it does have a value in this game. Knowing what that value is and knowing how to make it into money, that's a whole different ballpark. So I'm pushing 5 minutes right now. We're going to finish up this run. We're almost done with this run. Then I'm going to explain. I'm not actually going to go to the locations because that will take forever. I'm just showing you the route right now. Come in here as often as you want, you know, for a day if you need to, but keep in mind other people know about this location and they will now. Don't be a douchebag. In other words, if you're in here farming and you see someone being attacked by mobs and there's a resource next to them, even out in the world, don't go to steal the freaking resource. You got people do that all the time that we call them trash players. And if I ever see that happen and they want a guild invite, they won't get a guild invite. If they're in my guild and it ever happens and I see it happen, I will not freaking I will kick them out of my guild. It seems stupid, but it is one of those things where you want to develop teamwork, and you can't develop teamwork with somebody who's just a douche. They only care about themselves, and when you're running with trials, you gotta know you can depend on them. And if you can't depend on them, you don't need to be running with them. They can be the best person in the world. Hi, hey, how's it go? But then when it comes to their own stuff, when it comes to out here, and they're stealing from other people, you could be stealing from a guildie, a potential guildie. You know, you're turning good players into bad players because they hate that crap too. And they're like, oh, okay, I'm just going to do it to somebody else, and so on, and so on, and so on. You're creating negative energy, and I don't need that crap. Anyway, so we're coming at 6 minutes right now. Mundane Runes. Mundane Runes sell for 80k a stack. I saw there was a resource back there, but I wasn't really worried about it. And I've seen them go up to 100 plus k a stack. So collect all those Mundane Runes that are in enchanting areas. So one more should be right here. Nope. Okay. So right here, we're going to drop down, right? Note where we're at. The reason why is because we're going to drop down here. Kill the stupid wolf. Or not. Is he stuck in the tree? There we go. Grade sand, whatever. I mean, you can pick up the other stuff right there to sell, but I don't really need it. It's just taking up inventory space. I do have someone I can sell it on, but I don't want to stop the video to show you guys how it works. Like the little banker and the little merchants. I just don't want to stop the video because I don't want to slow it down. I said about 10 or 15 minutes, and I'm going to try and stick to that this time. Now, there we go. You've seen how much resources I'm just collecting. There's no one else here, really. Well, we haven't seen anybody at all, because this is my own instance. It's part of that quest. Do not, I repeat, do not turn this quest in. So, in other words, when you are done doing, like, killing all the ads and stuff like that, there's going to be this werewolf back up here that wants you to talk to him. Do not talk to that werewolf. We've already done this complete run. We're back in the beginning. See, the resources have already started spawning back in. You can go back to again and just do it over and over and over and over again, and you can collect a lot of resources. Yeah, so do not turn this quest in. The best way for you to get out of here is just to port out of here, because that way all you gotta do is go back to that cart guy again, and it'll port you back in here. You can run it as many times as you want. Run it for a day. You'll get a bunch of these resources. When I get bored, just to give you an example, everything sells, right? Let's see, where's that? 2,400 with about 8 temper knowledge. I just sold some of those recently, 15 blocks. Is that 6? No, I need to build that back up again. 4,000 raw ancestor silk wasn't 6,000. I had to do a little bit of refining. And then you got your Druid crafting. I don't think I had anyone who walked in here, and I'm at 21. Now, if I did that for about an hour, I could probably pull off another 600 of those, but not doing that. Anyway, so you'll get a lot from that. So the other place I want to show you real quick, we're running out of time, but it's fine. We're going to go over here to a place called Glenumbra. In Glenumbra, you get the story. Do not complete the story again, too. If you want to complete it, do it on do it on your main character, but go in here and on off character to farm. There's a place called Camelorn. Once you go into the actual city itself, there's like a little gate to your left. You go in here. You follow this path all the way up. There's going to be like this little cathedral. You see other circles on the left-hand side of the cathedral? There and there. You can run in there and kill these werewolves in between those two places and right there in the center. And once you go from the one circle to the left and kill everything, and go to the circle to the right and kill everything, everything on the left has respawned back in again, so you can just jump back and forth and you can kill everything in there. It drops weapons, but it mainly drops Rubido scraps. The more people, the better sometimes, but if you're just farming there, that's the best place to go. And there's a bunch of werewolves everywhere. As long as you don't turn in the quest, they'll stay there. Once you turn in the quest, the wolves disappear. Once I turn in this quest here, I can no longer go back to this zone. So this is great for me to farm when nobody else is around. When it comes to bullies that try to take over the zone for you, let them do it for the day or two because they're just douchebags anyway. I went to go report this dude, and he was like, "Oh, I got a PlayStation 5. You're not allowed to be able to report me." Throw his name up on here, on Google, on freaking TikTok or whatever. Show them what these guys are doing, or just say, "Hey, this is what these guys are doing. They're complete douchebags or bullies. Don't worry, don't game with them anymore. That's the best you can do with them. Block them or whatever." Because PlayStation does nothing. ESO does nothing to stop these guys. I've tried to report guys before for a lot more than that stuff, and they will not stop them from doing this. Yeah, they don't care. And if they do ban them, like I've seen people hacking this game on the PlayStation 4. I've caught them fully hacking, and they get banned for 3 months. But if you take advantage of a glitch, like I don't know if this is a glitch. I don't think it is because you can go back here anytime you want because it's part of a quest. But a glitch in the system would be like these little pigs that kept spawning in, and people were killing them. So they would kill them, spawn, kill, spawn, that fast. And so they were getting the scraps, refine the scraps, and some of them walked away with like 40,000 Rudo wax or something like that. They permanently banned these people for doing so because the creators messed up in their design and made a glitch, and people took advantage of the glitch, and then people got banned for the glitch. That's ps4 gaming. That's a ps4 gaming company. Because they messed up, they're going to punish the other players. Anyway, that's all for my video. Thanks for watching. You guys have a good night. Any questions, let me know.